Witcher 3 Blood and Wine DLC today, and I really need to finish this today. There has been some things that y'all missed, and I did go to Corvo Blanco, and I didn't upgrade the house, though. I didn't have enough money, but I did go over there and talk to that guy. I did go to some monster dens and stuff like that, and I also played everybody at Gwent in the whole game. I did not do the tournament, though, because I wanted y'all to see that. Actually, if you got a good deck in Gwent from the base game, there's no reason you can't win. Obviously, they do have some cards from the Skeletal deck that's a little bit better, but if you play like really smart and have a good strategy, and what I do is I just try to save all my like really good cards for the end, and normally the computer doesn't do that. They use all their good cards on like the second to last round, and if you like make them use pretty much the best of their hand in the first round and then let them win and forfeit it, but don't use any of your good cards, of course, then they the second round they'll throw out all their good cards that they have left, and you can actually beat them because if you have a good hand, or a good deck I should say, and you can beat them that round, and then the last round they'll just throw out some weather cards, maybe a 10 or 15, as long as you got like, what do they call, hero cards. As long as you got like 4 hero cards, you'll be able to stomp them and then win. So you got to forfeit one round pretty much, but that's how I play and seem to win. Sometimes you can win the first round. It depends how they play. Sometimes they may pass on the first round. It just depends on the player and how skilled they are in the game, with the game. I ain't gonna lie, I've lost, I think in the total, the whole game, I've only lost 6 games. But when I first started playing it, I did not know how to play it. It took me some time. I tried to watch some videos on YouTube and such about how to play Gwent, but like, I have to be taught by learning how to do it myself. I can't watch a video of somebody doing it and then it just doesn't work. That goes with like everything. I have to learn on my own. I don't know. I have a, believe a learning disability, so somebody can read me a sentence 10 times and just, I don't get it. And then maybe I watch a video on it. It just doesn't matter. Okay, so we need to go to the ruins, this prison. Alright, so we're going to fast travel there because I don't know how much farther it is away. Oh, we're in a scavenger hunt. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta change the quest up. I don't really want to know if I want to do all those right now. I really want to do the main game. I mean, if I do all the scavenger hunts, I really want to try to finish this DLC today. I don't know if it's possible, but because tomorrow drops the Assassin's Creed Origins Curse of the Pharaohs, and I'm going to be playing that. Oh, I've been over here, but I didn't enter this place. Okay, so the door's right here. Okay, that's right. You can't get in that way. Oh, I killed all the enemies over here. I gotta remember where the entrance is. I want to say that there's an opening in the ground around here somewhere. See if I can find it. There it is. Okay, I knew it was over here somewhere. Am I supposed to interact with this or no? Just drop down. Ow. Hey.
Kicking more eggs. Need to incinerate these to ash.
I think I can do that with this.
Some stench.
Can they be loaded? No. There, I'd get something good out of that. Gonna hit. Okay. Alright, let's... Don't think there's anything right there. No, okay. Let's continue. Oh, wait. Looks like there's some different paths here to go, so let's go this way. I'm sorry, I have to get like everything. I can't help it.
Nahal in his eye. Ought to use it. Interesting.
Very. Don't think there's anything else in here. But it looks like there's some torches to light. I don't know if you can light those like that. And I don't know if anything happens different though. Well, that obviously ain't gonna work. Really? Come on, dude. Thing over here? No. Okay, let's continue. Let's see what we got.
Agreed to meet a vampire at a cemetery. How much more cliché can you get?
Nothing comes readily to mind.
Could have left the door unlatched.
What of my privacy? I value it rather deeply. Unmolested, especially by unwanted guests, that's my preferred state. Besides, I knew you'd find a way to get in.
True enough. Need to find your friend. I'm hoping you'll agree to help.
I shall do whatever's in my power. Yet what you want or even need must matter little. What matters is what Dettlaff wants. If he does not wish to be found, you will not find him. Ever. End of story.
Come on. Gotta be some way.
Vampires can evade detection by the senses, and no divination magic works on us. Even the most precise megascope would be useless.
And this? Could this help?
Wherever did you get that?
Off one of the beast's victims, found by a bend in the river. Body was chopped in pieces. 3 of those pieces were hands. Hand with the ring seemed the odd one out. Bruxa had taken an interest in it.
It's Dettlaff's hand, without a doubt. It will do splendidly.
What do you want to use the hand for? The ring once it's prominent.
The hand. What do you plan to do with it?
You've heard of Kobinares' theory of tissue memory retention.
Rings a distant bell? Read about it in Alchemia Oblitera. There's a copy of Kaer Morhen, tattered, nearly disintegrated. But if memory serves, Covenarius never managed to prove it worked.
He did prove it, just never managed to publish his findings. He and I corresponded, you see, after we became friends. Thus, I know he completed his research and performed the first tests. It's complicated, so without delving into details, it is possible to use any piece of tissue to reconstruct what a whole body experienced.
How's it work? We need any special equipment?
We must brew a decoction which Covenarius gave a rather poetic name, resonance. Once imbibed, it sends one into a trance similar to that induced by narcotics. This triggers visions of events linked to strong emotions experienced by the tissue's owner. Picture it as dreaming a fragment of someone's life.
Any chance we might see what Dettlaff was doing just before he lost his hand?
Indeed. Though I also hope resonance will reveal the location of Dettlaff's hideout.
Ring's pretty intriguing. Made of no metal I've ever seen. And the ornamentation.
It comes from our home, where we lived before the conjunction of spheres. It's actually mine. I received it from a dear old friend. You might call him a humanist. He saw us vampires as guests here, guests who owe their hosts, meaning you humans and the elder races, respect.
Respect? Meaning not to treat us like cattle to be slaughtered for food?
Precisely. And the reason why I, in turn, gave it to Dettlaff. To remind him of the ideals my old friend championed.
Covenarius spent half his life proving his theory. Wild guess. Making a dose of resonance won't be easy.
You guessed correctly. In addition to Dettlaff's tissue, we shall need a powerful occipital lobe stimulant. Effectively a poison, to make one susceptible to visions.
Well, got a few ingredients to choose from. Unfortunately, all are pretty rare. There's Mamoon glands. The closest ones I know of are in Vizima. A spotted white saliva would also serve, but they were culled to extinction over a century ago. Could go with a kobold's eyes, but the creatures are sentient. Rather not gouge one's eyes out.
Given that we lack the time to sleuth this out ourselves, permit me to summon some help.
What was that?
A raven? Rather a common sight at this latitude. Very intelligent fowl. I asked him to look for the creatures you mentioned. Him and his brethren. Perhaps they'll find one in the area, and I would hazard that a flock of ravens will spy any said creature faster than a solitary witcher would. With all due respect to your skills, my friend. It will take them some time, nonetheless. So, perhaps you'd care for a snifter of mandrake.
Rarely say no to a snifter.
Sadly, this is but a weak infusion rather than a proper distillate.
Even better. I remember your mandrake hooch. Made people say things they'd have rather kept to themselves.
Now, what could Geralt of Rivia prefer to keep to himself?
Talk. This is set up trying to get me confess.
So, think you've set a nice little trap for me? Sorry. Want to get me to confess? Gonna have to try harder.
I love a challenge. In that case, my ears are cocked. What must I do?
How about you get the ball rolling? Reveal one of your secrets. Vampires, intriguing creatures, must lead fascinating lives.